Okay, hello everyone. Today I would like to share something about the economy. Okay, economy. We know that economy can be good or bad. Okay, so sometimes we feel we are very rich and then we can buy many things during the good time, and then during the bad time, then we will feel that we are poor, then we will cut expenses and then what. So today I would like to share and talk about something. What are the real factor or the ultimate factor that is affecting and cause this volatility in the economy? Okay, why can't the economy be very balanced, and then why is there a depressions, recessions, and economic boom time? Okay, so we would like to talk about this one. Okay, so first thing, what is actually the driver of the economy? So the driver of the economy will be the market. Okay, we can see market. In a country, there are many market. For example, we have a milk market. Okay, we also have a car, automobile market. Okay, so in this market, right, every market there is transaction. Okay, so people will buy and sell something in the market. Okay, in the market, we will pay something, and then you will receive the goods and services. Okay, either milk or car, or even you go for salon. Okay, you receive the service. Okay, so here we know that in every market we pay money, in car market we pay money, and then we receive the car. Okay, we get the car here. So we know that actually the driver of the economy, the first is the transaction here. Okay, so we know that economy. Okay, whether the economy is good or bad, okay, is depending on the transactions. Okay, transaction. So the transaction, if there's a lot, okay, a lot, okay, up, then we know the economy is good. Okay, if the transaction drop, then we know economy is bad. Okay, so this is transaction volume. Okay, so transaction, what is the items that driving the transaction? So in order to complete one transaction here, right, we must have some production. Okay, meaning in a country we must see some people working to produce a lot of items. Okay, a lot of goods and services. Okay, a lot of goods here, and then we must produce, right? Okay, about production. Okay, second point. So the one that is driving the economy is transaction, and the one that is driving the volume of the transaction will be the production. Okay, we must have production, only we have transaction. So during good time we see we have a lot of productions, and then transaction higher, and then we see a good economy. And then people, how do you feel? Okay, how is your satisfaction? Okay, your satisfaction, you feel very good. Okay, you feel you are rich. Okay, here you feel you are poor. Okay, your satisfaction level here. Okay, so we know that production must be there to drive the economy. And what is actually the item that is driving the production? Is the worker, right? Okay, so we need some people to work in the economy. So we know that actually the employment, okay, the employment drives the production. Production will drive the transaction, and then economy, so on. So we know that during a good time, right? Okay, we have a lot of transaction, we have good productions, and we also have a good employment. Okay, compared to bad time. Bad time we feel poor. Why? Because we have lesser transactions volume, and then also lesser production, and so that more unemployment, meaning lesser employment. So lesser employment actually will cause lesser transaction also. Okay, so this is a cycle. Okay, a cycle. So what we know here is that this is the thing. Okay, the things that cause the economy to be good and bad. Okay, so in this economy, why can't the things be just balanced? Like, why is that sometimes the economy is good, sometimes the economy is poor? So we look at a graph. We look at a graph. Given in a country, right, when people invent something, they invent some new technologies and new machine. Okay, this machine and technology should improve our production productivity, right? The efficiency, right? Okay, so over time, right, we should see our production, our productivity higher, so our production to be higher over time. Okay, and this will cause a higher transaction as well. Okay, but what we know that is although our production can steadily increase, our productivity increase. Okay, then what happens is the economy actually fluctuate like this. Okay, so this is the economy. Okay, the econs they actually fluctuate in around this production level. Okay, so what we know is sometimes we feel the economy very good, sometimes very bad. Okay, so what is the cause and the driver of this fluctuation? Okay, the volatility here. So let's imagine today we are at this point. We are at the point where the economy is balanced with is in the line with the production. Okay, so then what is the items that cause this the swing? Okay, so the answer will be the liability and the loan. Okay, the borrowings. Okay, loan here. Okay, we know that loan is the driver of the volatility of the economy. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Okay, why is that so? Let's see the example here. Okay, we know that who will actually lend money to you? We know the bank. The banking system will lend money to us. So today, if I want to buy something, right, I will straight away apply for loan and get some money from the bank. Okay, so if you get the borrowing here, what you do is today we straight away spend this amount of money, and then we buy, let's say, a house. Okay, either or something you prefer, you want to buy. Okay, so this will make somebody else to earn this kind of money, so that they sell the house, they produce a house to you, and then what they do is they receive the revenue from you. They receive an income. So when they have higher income, right, they afford to spend more. They can afford to spend more and then buy something they like. Okay, and then they enjoy the life. Okay, someone earn that money, also they spend it and then they buy the things they like. Okay, so so in this case, you imagine just because you borrow some amount of money and you spend it immediately. Okay, actually you are contributing to the economy a lot. Okay, it's not only the house. When you borrow money and spend, you are contributing to the economy, not only this house, but all the products. This cause you cause another person to buy more, right? Okay, all the additional products and transactions you are contributing to. Okay, this thing. Okay, so we know that actually the economy, since you can buy, then suddenly you cause others to buy more. Okay, you cause improve the economic spending. Okay, then this will actually drive the economy go up to be good, very very good. So since you borrow something, but there is a problem with this borrowing. Okay, what is the problem? First thing, if you borrow something today, you don't have to work. Don't have to work anything, provide any services to other people. Then you straight away can get a house just by borrow money. So it's like so good, right? So what happens is that this will cause something. The demand in the economy higher than supply. Why? Because today you are not working anything, you are not producing anything, straight away you buy a house. Then actually who is the one that produced that house for you? Okay, who is that one that buy the house for you? Is the future self. Okay, your future yourself in the future. Okay, in the future you have to work a lot and produce the same amount, the value of the house, and some more with the interest and payback, right? Okay, so today we know that the demand is certainly higher than the supply because you are not working, you are not producing anything, and you demand to buy a house. Okay, that's the problem here. Okay, so this is the first problem, demand higher than the supply. Okay, so and then we see this will cause other people to spend also. Okay, other people to spend, and then economy seems to be very good. So you can see here, what the spending here is larger than the production. Okay, this causes an overheated economy. Okay, so and then the next one, the next stage, after you have this thing, and the next stage is the more people will feel that the income is higher. So this will cause some kind of illusion. Okay, illusion is like you feel that your income is higher than the commitment. Okay, you commitment. Okay, so what you think is today you borrow money, you can pay back. What you feel is today I buy it and then I get higher income. I get higher income in the future. I can pay back the loan. Okay, so this is the illusion because you know that this right now you have higher income because of the not overproduction but overspending. Okay, overspending in the economy cause people to feel that I have a very high income compared to my commitment. But we know this income is actually fake one. It's temporary one because the demand is today is very high. In the future, it will drop back. Okay, so you feel that income is higher than commitment, so more borrowing people will do. Okay, so again, it's a loan, more loan here. And then what happened until the day people finally realize that they cannot pay back. Okay, can't pay back. Okay, so and this will cause the bad debt. Okay, so imagine if you cannot pay back the money, meaning someone lend money to you, right? Today you cannot pay back. You say, no, I don't want to pay back the money. So to these people, is actually a shock. Okay, because suddenly he lost part of his assets. Okay, he find that, oh, I cannot really, I want to reduce the spending. Okay, I suddenly I receive a bad debt from here. So the asset suddenly turn to be zero because we know actually loan, if you say don't pay back, then loan will suddenly cancel. Then cancel meaning your asset cancel because your loan is the asset to him. Okay, so suddenly this guy cannot then he want to cut costs. Then if he reduce the transactions, then the production of the company will reduce. And then more people default, more people make a bad debts, then more the lower the transaction will be, and then lesser productions, and then lesser employment. Lesser employment meaning lesser income, and this will cause a lesser transaction. It's a cycle. So that's why suddenly the economy will slow down once people find that they cannot pay back, meaning in the future they actually cannot produce this kind of house, the value of the house to pay back the loan. They cannot afford to do that. Okay, so this one, okay, suddenly you'll find that in the future. So today, this 1, 2, 3, and number 4. Today you spend more, you cause the demand higher than supply, but in the future, we know the supply must be more than the demand already. Meaning in the future, every people cut spending, they cannot afford to pay the loan, so they cut spending. So demand will be less than the production in the economy. So we see here this point during slowdown, production is there, but no demand. Okay, people not buying. So the entire economy is slowing down. Okay, so this is the thing. So we know that in the economy, a good economy without loan, usually the demand is equal to supply. Because in the economy without loan, if you want to buy something, you must produce it first, and then you exchange for the thing. So demand will be always equal to the supply. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so we know that the fluctuation, the volatility in the economy is actually driven by this loan. Okay, and then loan will cause imbalance in the demand and supply. And then today, demand is higher than supply, then this for sure will make in the future your supply higher than the demand. Okay, for sure. So this causes the volatility, the fluctuation in the economy. Okay, so that's why people will feel the economy sometimes good and bad, because this is of course there are some other factors that are driving this volatility, like the population and also technology. Okay, so but the loan will be a major issue. So that's why we know that government and banks, they like to use some monetary policy to drive the loan activities, okay, in the country, so that the government can slightly affect the economy. But actually we know that this is if you play with the loan, then the loan will play back us. Okay, so that's all what I want to share. Okay, thank you.